big day in AI news. Three major stories to get through. First, Amazon just hiked its 2026 spending plan to $220 billion, driven by AI demand and rising memory costs. The company posted better than expected earnings, with AWS sales jumping 37% year over year, its fastest cloud growth since 2021. Amazon stock shot up more than 10% after hours on the news. CEO Andy Jassy said the higher capex is being pushed by surging memory prices and warned that even at $220 billion, Amazon still won't have enough capacity to meet demand through 2026, 2027, or even into 2028. The spending is putting pressure on Amazon's finances, too. Free cash flow actually went negative over the past year, flipping to a $7.6 billion outflow. Next, a $15 billion deal is in the works to build out a massive Anthropic data center in Texas. Morgan Stanley is reportedly in advanced talks to lend $15 billion to Nexus data centers, which would use the funding to build a large AI infrastructure campus in Hubbard, Texas, for Anthropic. As part of the deal, Google has agreed to backstop Anthropic using its own investment-grade credit rating. This adds to a growing list of infrastructure deals Anthropic has struck this year, including agreements with AMD, SpaceX, and Google itself, which separately committed up to $40 million in direct investment back in April. Google's relationship with Anthropic actually goes back to 2023, when it first invested $300 million for roughly a 10% stake, followed by another $2 billion just months later. Together, these deals show just how central Google has become to Anthropic's infrastructure strategy, not just as an investor, but now as a financial backstop for its biggest expansion yet.
Finally, Reuters found that Chinese military researchers have been using outputs from US AI models, including systems from OpenAI and Anthropic, to help train domestic defense technology. A review of more than 80 Chinese academic papers and patents shows widespread use of a technique called model distillation, where a smaller model is trained using outputs from a more powerful one, letting Chinese researchers build specialized military AI systems without needing the massive computing power required to train frontier models from scratch. Documented use cases include a PLA cyber warfare unit processing sensitive code and military researchers building targeting systems for drones and unmanned submarines. Experts note distillation has real limits. The resulting models inherit only select capabilities and can't fully match the frontier systems they're built from, but it's becoming a major flashpoint in ongoing US-China AI governance talks. Drop your take in the comments. Which of these three stories concerns you most about where the AI race is heading? New to the channel? This is what we do daily. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one. See you in the next bulletin.